Be me, 32. Archivist for a city library. Not the upstairs part with the kids and the computers. The basement. Level B3. No windows. Just concrete walls and rows of metal shelving. Air smells like old paper, dust, and decaying glue. Most people hate it. I love it. It's quiet. Just the hum of the HVAC and the ticking of my watch. My job is restoration and cataloguing. Maps, deeds, forgotten letters from dead mayors. I fix what time tries to destroy. Routine is God. Arrive at 7:50 a.m. Unlock the steel door. Turn on the lights. One flicker in the back row. Always takes 3 seconds to stabilize. Brew coffee. Black. Bitter enough to wake the dead. Put on white cotton gloves. Sit at the restoration desk. Silence. Perfect, heavy silence. This is my life for 5 years. No drama, no surprises. Just me in the dust, motes dancing in the lamplight. Until Monday. Boss comes down. Mr. Henderson. Round man sweats when he walks down the stairs. Says we have a grant. Digitization project, he says. Need to speed up the cataloguing of the 19th century civil records. I nod. Don't care. As long as they leave me alone. I hired a research assistant, he adds. My stomach drops. She starts today. Before I can protest, she walks in. Clara. Maybe 26. Messy hair, tied up with a pencil. Oversized sweater that looks like it swallowed her. Carrying a tote bag that jingles. Hi, she says. Voice is too loud for the basement. Echoes off the concrete. I wince. This is your desk. I point to the metal table in the corner. Far away from my station. Cool, she says. She dumps her bag, a water bottle, a laptop, 3 notebooks, a scarf. Clutter. Immediate clutter. Henderson leaves. The door clicks shut. Silence returns. But it feels different now. Contaminated. I go back to my map. 1894. Sewage system blueprint. Torn corner. Needs wheat starch paste. I mix the paste. Focus. Click, clack. Click. Typing. Loud, mechanical keyboard. Every keystroke is a hammer. I grit my teeth. Ignore it. Rustle, crunch. She's eating something. Almonds. I can hear the specific density of the nut breaking. I take a breath. Count to 10. This is temporary. 6-month contract. I can survive 6 months. Day 3. She hums. Not a song. Just a low, unconscious vibration while she reads. It stops when she turns a page. Starts again when she types. I turn on a fan to drown it out. She looks up. Is it hot? Air circulation, I say. Short. Cold. Oh, okay. She puts on her scarf. I feel a twinge of guilt. I ignore it. Routine is broken. I usually take lunch at 12 o'clock. Eat a ham sandwich at my desk. She leaves at 12:30. Goes upstairs. Comes back at 1:15. Smells like rain and cheap vanilla latte. The smell lingers for an hour. I despise vanilla. Week 2. I'm working on a fragile deed. Ink corrosion. Need a steady hand. My lamp bulb burns out. Darkness on the left side. I sigh. Stand up to go to the supply closet. Here. I turn. She's holding a spare bulb. I saw it flickering yesterday, she says. Grabbed one from maintenance when I came in. I look at the bulb. Look at her. She's not smiling, just holding it out. Thanks, I say. Take it. Our fingers don't touch. I change the bulb. Work continues. The humming starts again at 3 p.m. I don't turn on the fan. Day 18. It's pouring outside. I can hear the drains working overtime. Basement feels damper than usual. I arrive at 7:50. She's already there, sitting on the floor by the shelves, surrounded by stacks of ledger books. You're early, I say. Couldn't sleep, she mumbles. Doesn't look up. I make coffee. Pour my cup. Hesitate. Look at the pot. Look at her back. I pour a second cup. Walk over. Set it on the floor near her knee. Black, I say. I don't have sugar. She looks at the cup. Looks at me. Eyes are tired. Dark circles. Black is fine, she says. Voice is soft. Thank you. I retreat to my desk. Watch her from the corner of my eye. She wraps both hands around the mug, holds it like a lifeline, takes a sip, grimaces at the bitterness. Keeps drinking anyway. I focus on my work. The silence feels less heavy today. Month 2. Routine has shifted. I unlock the door. She is usually waiting in the hallway. We nod. No good morning. Just a nod. We walk in. I start the coffee. She sets up her laptop. The clicking doesn't bother me anymore. It's just texture, like the rain or the HVAC. I notice she organizes her desk every evening, aligns her pens, stacks her notebooks. It's a chaotic sort of order, but it's consistent. Tuesday, I'm struggling with a binding. Leather is brittle, needs oil. My hand slips, drop a scalpel, clatters loudly. Damn it, I freeze. I never speak out loud when I'm working. She spins her chair around. You okay? Fine. I pick up the tool. Just stiff fingers. She stands up, rummages in her tote bag, walks over, places a small yellow tube on my desk. Hand cream, she says. Unscented. Good for dry skin. I don't need, just use it. She walks away. I stare at the tube. It sits there for an hour. My knuckles ache. The basement air is dry. I open it. Use a tiny amount. It helps. I leave the tube on the corner of my desk. I don't give it back. She doesn't ask for it. Week 9. Lunchtime. I unwrap my sandwich. Ham and cheese. Same as always. She pulls out a Tupperware. Pasta. Smells like garlic and basil. Better than vanilla. She looks at my sandwich. Every day? She asks. It's efficient, I say. It's sad, she counters. Not mean, just factual. She opens a smaller container. I made too many roasted peppers. She pushes the container across the empty space between our desks. It slides across the concrete floor. Stops near my foot. I'm not hungry for them. I look at the peppers. Look at her. She's already typing again. I pick up the container. Put some on my sandwich. It tastes like color, like something real. I wash the container in the slop sink. Leave it on her desk when she's in the stacks. Month 3. The fluorescent light in the back flickers again. I sigh. Stand up. She's already up. Holding the ladder. I got it, she says. She climbs. I hold the bottom of the ladder. Just in case. Don't need to. But I do. She swaps the bulb. Looks down. You have grey in your hair, she says. I'm 32, I say. I know. She climbs down. Stands close. Smells like old paper and that garlic pasta. It suits you, she says. Then turns away. Goes back to her desk. My heart does a weird double beat. Probably too much caffeine. I sit down. Stare at the map of the 1904 fire districts. Can't focus for 20 minutes. Month 4. Winter is coming. Basement is cold. The heater clanks but doesn't do much. She's wearing fingerless gloves. Typing is slower. She rubs her arms. I have a space heater under my desk. My feet are warm. I look at her. She's shivering slightly. I kick the heater off. Stand up. My legs are cramping. I lie. Need to stretch. I unplug the heater. Carry it over to her desk. Plug this in. She looks up. What about you? I run hot, I say. Another lie. I'm always cold. Oh, thanks. She plugs it in. Smiles. Not a big smile. Just a shifting of the corners of her mouth. You're weird, she says. I know. I go back to my desk. Put on a second sweater I keep in my drawer. She sees me. Doesn't say anything. But the next day, she brings a thermos. Tea, she says. Ginger and lemon. Warming. She pours me a cup. I hate tea. I drink it all. It burns in a good way. We work in silence. The heater hums under her desk. The steam rises from my cup. It feels like an ecosystem. Balanced. Day 112. Project deadline is approaching. She's stressed. Hair is messier. Piles of paper everywhere. She swears at the spreadsheet. Lost the data? I ask. Corrupted file, she snaps. 3 days of entry. She puts her head in her hands, shoulders shaking. I don't do comfort. I don't do emotions. I look at my watch. 5 p.m. Usually I leave. I don't leave. I walk over, pull up a chair. Show me the source documents, I say. She looks up, eyes red. It's too much. I type fast, I say. Read them to me. She hesitates, then hands me a ledger. We start. She reads. October 14th, property transfer. Smith to Jones. I type. She reads. I type. We find a rhythm. Faster than working alone. Her voice is the only sound. My fingers are the percussion. We work until 9 p.m. Building is empty upstairs. Security guard knocks on the door. Everything okay? Fine, we say in unison. We look at each other. Guard leaves. We finish the stack. Saved it, she whispers. She leans back. Stretches. Her knee bumps mine under the desk. She doesn't pull back. I don't pull back. We sit there for a minute. Just breathing. The contact is burning through my jeans. I'm hungry, she says. Vending machine? I ask. Vending machine. We eat stale crackers sitting on the floor of the hallway. She laughs at a joke I make about the font choice on the wrapper. I didn't know I could make jokes. I didn't know I liked the sound of a laugh in the basement. Month 5. We have unspoken rules now. I make the coffee. She brings the snacks. I fix the hardware. She waters the succulent she brought in, which is technically against regulation, but I erase the rule from the handbook. We don't talk about our lives outside. No boyfriends mentioned. No girlfriends mentioned. No family drama. Just the work. And the space between the work. One afternoon, she's reading a letter from 1912. Listen to this, she says. I wait for you at the corner, even in the rain, because the wet pavement reflects the street lamps like stars. She sighs. People don't write like that anymore. It's inefficient, I say. It's romantic, she corrects. She looks at me, studying my face. I focus on my glue brush. Do you ever wait for anyone? She asks. No? Would you? I pause. The brush hovers over the paper. Depends on the rain, I say. She chuckles. Softly. You're impossible. I'm an archivist. Same thing. She goes back to reading. But she keeps glancing at me. I feel the weight of her gaze. It's not heavy. It feels like a blanket. Day 145. Power cut. Storm outside knocked out the main grid. Basement plunges into absolute darkness. Pitch black. Can't see my hand. Silence is sudden and violent. No HVAC. No computer fan. Just breathing. Anon? Her voice trembles. Just a little. I'm here, I say. Stay put. I know this room by heart. I know exactly where the emergency flashlight is. I stand up. Don't move, I say. I can't see anything, she says. I can. I navigate the darkness. 3 steps left. Hand on the shelf. 2 steps forward. Drawer. Flashlight. Click. Beam cuts the dark. She's sitting there, eyes wide, gripping her desk. I walk over. Set the light on the table pointing up. Creates a campfire glow. Shadows dance on the concrete walls. You okay? I ask. I hate the dark, she says. Claustrophobic. I sit on the edge of her desk. Generators will kick in within 10 minutes. Okay, she reaches out, grabs my sleeve, just holds the fabric. Tell me something, she says. Like what? Anything. Just talk. Distract me. I think. My mind is usually a catalogue of facts. The paper we use. I start. It's cotton rag, acid-free. It can last 500 years if you treat it right. She nods, squeezes my sleeve, and the ink? Iron gall. It bites into the paper, burns it over time. It's permanent, but it's self-destructive. Like people, she murmurs. I look at her in the dim light. Her face is soft. Shadows under her eyes. She looks vulnerable. I have a sudden, terrifying urge to brush a strand of hair from her forehead. My hand twitches. I don't do it. Generators, I say instead. As if summoned, the hum returns. Lights flicker on. Harsh, bright. The moment evaporates. She lets go of my sleeve. Thanks, she says, voice thick. Back to work, I say. But I can't focus. I can still feel the ghost of her grip on my arm. Month 6. The end of the contract. Boxes are packed. Her desk is clearing out. The clutter is disappearing. The almonds are gone. The succulent is gone. The space looks sterile again. Cold. I hate it. I sit at my desk pretending to work. She's packing the last of her books. Well, she says. That's it. Yep, I say, project done. Done. She stands there, holding her tote bag. The same one from the first day. You're a good archivist, Anon. You're a messy researcher, she laughs. Eyes crinkle. I'm going to miss this dank basement. No, you won't. I might. She hesitates. Shifts her weight. Do you want to get coffee? Upstairs? In the real world? My throat goes dry. Upstairs is loud. Bright. People. Routine is down here. Safety is down here. But she is going upstairs. I look at the empty spot where her heater used to be. I look at the tube of hand cream she gave me, still on my desk. I drink black coffee, I say. I know. I don't like vanilla. I know. Okay. She smiles. It lights up the whole grey room. Okay then. She walks to the door. Holds it open. Waits. I take off my white gloves. Place them on the desk. Align them perfectly. I stand up. Walk toward her. Walk toward the door. Leave the silence behind. After you, I say. She walks out. I follow. I don't look back at the basement. For the first time in 5 years, the quiet isn't enough. We walk up the stairs. Her shoulder brushes mine. Step. 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 It's loud upstairs. Chaotic. But she's humming again. And for once, I don't want to turn on the fan. Be me, 32. Life was beige. Now it has a little bit of color. Just a little, but it's enough.